On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, we have a recap of the party for the Pacifica that took place this past Saturday.
And we have the tips you need to help you survive spring break travel. What's Up Weekly starts now.
Hello and welcome to What's Up Weekly. I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Ella Rhodes, again filling in this week for Carly Rasmussen. And Party for Pacifica took place this Saturday at the IMU. The event, meant to celebrate Pacific Islander culture, featured various workshops where participants could learn how to make leis, dance the haka, and recite Pacific poetry. The event was sponsored by IU's First Nations Educational and Cultural Center and was open to anyone looking to celebrate and learn more about Pacifica culture. Amelia Butler, a haka instructor, said this about the importance of learning the ceremonial dance.
This is your opportunity now to let go of all your concerns, let go of wanting to look a certain way, wanting to look good, because that's really when you can really experience the fullness of the haka.
If you are interested in future events hosted by the First Nations Educational and Cultural Center, you can reach them at the FNECC at indiana.edu.
IU's Wiley House Museum is hosting its annual quilt exhibit. The Wiley House Museum partnered with the IU Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology to host the quilt exhibit. The exhibit features antique quilts that were made from as early as the 19th century to the 20th century. The exhibit also features different artifacts along with the quilts. The Wiley Museum quilt exhibit is open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. until May 20th.
Indiana University had a very special guest. John Mellencamp came back on campus for his symposium that was held here at Franklin Hall this past Friday. Mellencamp gave an inside scoop on his career as well as some great advice with additional jokes sprinkled in. This event took place all day, lasting from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Along with Mellencamp's interview, Indiana University's president Pamela Whitten made a special appearance. She also had 3 exciting announcements. One, Indiana University will be receiving a new statue of John Mellencamp. The Eskenazi Museum is getting a portion of Mellencamp's artwork, and Mellencamp has decided to make IU the official home of all his artifacts related to his music career.
Me being at Jacobs in the music program, I've grown up with music my whole life, done theater, and just kind of been surrounded by music. I just think it's so cool knowing that he graduated from here and then I go here.
It is an honor that such a special alumnus decided to give back to where his roots are, and it will be exciting to see what the campus will look like when all the new changes take place in the future.
Over the weekend, IU's Best Buddies chapter celebrated St. Patrick's Day with plenty of crafts, clovers, and meaningful connections. I got the chance to check it out. Take a look. Best Buddies is an international nonprofit organization that works to bridge the gap for individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities. And its main focus, friendships.
Everybody's so nice.
Yeah.
And I like being friends with everybody.
IU's chapter pairs students to Best Buddy friends right here in Bloomington.
My favorite part about hanging out with people at the events is we get to hang out with IU students as well, which is pretty nice.
Students say it's allowed them to form lifelong friendships and give back to the community.
All of these buddies are so excited every week to come see us and to reach out to their buddies. And I just feel like they're creating friendships, and it's all due to the fact that IU students are kind of rallying around the community and forming these everlasting friendships.
Every month, Peer Buddies hang out both one-on-one and for main group events.
When I'm in Best Buddies, I feel like I fit in and everybody's so nice.
March's event included a variety of St. Patty's Day activities, including a scavenger hunt, rainbow Fruit Loop crafts, and 4-leaf clover coloring pages. But Best Buddies friends say it's more than just hanging out.
Also about building friendships as well, and connecting with friends as well, and making friends as well.
Members say Best Buddies love welcoming new faces. Next month's event is the Buddy Walk. You can learn more about this and other upcoming events on their Be Involved page or on their social media at IU Best Buddies. Still to come on What's Up Weekly, spring break is next week and many people are hitting the roads or taking to the sky.
That's right, we have some tips to help you get where you need to go safely, all when we return.
We're back now with something on everyone's mind, and that's spring break travel. Experts say this spring break may have travel levels as high as they were pre-pandemic.
Oh yeah, I definitely believe that. There are millions to be expected to travel this spring break, including ourselves.
Yes.
And we've compiled a list of travel tips to help make your vacation run a little bit smoother. First off, Anna, where are you going?
So I'm going to Turks and Caicos.
Oh, exciting.
Yes. So a little
Exciting.
girls trip, you know,
Fun.
senior year. And again, you know, your senior break too. So where are you going?
I'm going on a cruise to the Bahamas.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
super excited, you guys. I'm going with my roommates, so it'll be a nice girls trip, like you said.
Yes.
So yeah, but let's get into these items we got here. So first off, we have our suitcases. I feel like those take up the most space, so let's address that first. So my suitcase is the smaller red one, but I'll talk a little bit about her. She's great. She's an Away suitcase. Have you ever had an Away product before?
No, I have not.
Have you heard of Away products, travel products? Oh my God,
No.
Anna.
No.
They're so good, you guys. I highly recommend. Like, I'm not an influencer, but if I'm gonna influence you, let me influence you to buy one of these suitcases. So
like, what's special about it?
Well,
because you're raving about
I'm raving
it.
about
but
it.
I'm like,
Let me
okay,
tell
now
you-
I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, what makes it stand
right,
out?
for sure. So it's obviously a hard shell case. I'm actually gonna get down in here with the case. So one of the things I love about it is that there's this lock. Don't look right now because it's actually on my current code. So funny story. So yeah, there's this really nice lock on it, and actually the key, what are these called? Zippers? Not a key. The key, but it fits in like right here. I don't know if the camera can catch that.
Oh,
but
wow.
It fits in right there, and then basically when it is locked, you would just like pop this thing, so it's super convenient. And then, if you're really fancy like my dad, you can buy it where there's a little charging port for right here. But my dad's extra, we call my dad extra when we travel. And so he has one of those. He has a little charging port in there. And he has his initials on it. My dad's really extra. It's like we're at the airport super early. But I actually, funny story, you guys. I actually have another bag in here.
Wait, what? Stop it.
Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Ignore the other bag. Let me tell you why I still love my suitcase. So it has this great thing that you can like fit some nice little pieces of your clothing in there, and it stays flat. So basically, once you get this whole side like stuffed up, you can flatten it with this thing. And then what happens is you can, I'm really getting into this suitcase.
Wow, I mean,
but
they
you
really
can
thought of
buckle it.
everything here.
Right, no, but listen to this. You can buckle
there's
it,
more.
and then you can tighten it so that once all your stuff is there, then it like flattens everything because it pushes it down.
Oh.
So it's really, like you get,
That's what I need.
It gets tight.
Yeah.
But it works wonders. And then, you might not be able to see it, but this little flap right here, this little dandy thing, is
Very dandy.
a laundry bag.
Oh!
I would open it.
Okay.
I'll open it. I was gonna say let me not, because then it will take me forever to roll it back up. But look, little
Oh my
laundry bag,
gosh.
you guys. Look at that.
Okay, so that
that's my
essentially
rave.
has everything.
Oh, also then this part too. So like it stays
wow.
flat once again. Okay, that was my deal on my suitcase.
Okay, question though, is
Yeah.
this the size that you can carry on?
Yes, you can put this overhead. And
Okay.
when I tell you I've packed 10 days worth of stuff in a small school backpack, you can then fit a lot in this.
Okay, you actually might have sold me on that because Big Bertha right here. This is my girl. And I hate to say it, but I have still had issues with having too much clothing in here. But for me, I always recommend doing like a colorful suitcase or something that
100%.
makes it stand out. And obviously you also have to have name tags. That's essential because I've had my luggage lost a handful of
Has anybody
times.
taken your luggage before?
No.
One of my fears. I'm so afraid of it.
No one's taken the luggage, but I have traveled with my family where our suitcases break and it's going
that's
around the
cute.
circle and some of the clothes are hanging out and then it, keeps going. You're like, oh, there's my sock, there's something else.
Oh, God.
So we have some breakage, but yes.
Oh, God.
Number one thing, colorful suitcase.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Name tags, and then we also have some other like travel essentials to put in the suitcase. So I don't know if you can see this, but for it's kind of like a makeup container.
I love that.
But it's for your hair stuff. So you know,
a little bit of both.
Yeah, exactly. You can put stuff right here, and then this is perfect instead of like throwing your curling iron, your other stuff with like shoes and it getting like 100%. Ruined. You can just easily put it right in here.
Wait, speaking of shoes, when you travel, how many pairs of shoes do you usually pack?
I'm afraid to say. I'm afraid to say,
yeah. Over 5?
Absolutely.
Anna! Okay, wait,
pack
stop.
Like
Let's say you're not bringing this size suitcase, you're bringing that size. How many are you gonna put in?
I've never brought a suitcase that size.
You check a bag every time you fly? Are you for real? You know the TikTok sound? It's like beep, bleeping for real. That's what I'm asking you right now.
Okay,
girl,
maybe
you check a bag every time.
I have a lot of stuff.
Honestly, that's a slang. Go you.
But anyways, moving on from my big suitcase dilemma. Of course,
3 pair shoe.
Pack as many as you want. Sunglasses, of course, for the beach. Advil, I think this is a really good one because like sunburns, especially like
aloe, you guys.
Aloe.
I'm
absolutely.
about to buy a whole thing of aloe for this trip. I know I'm gonna get crispy.
If you're going to the beach, I love this wave spray because it kind of just like helps your
Does it help? Because you have naturally curly hair.
And you do
right.
too.
So you recommend, like, should I buy that?
Yes, and
like,
it smells good and just kind of keeps the beach wave going throughout the night.
Where can I get this from?
I got it from Way, but not your way.
Okay.
My way.
It's actually a way, like a way on a trip.
Okay.
Okay. You'll get it next time. When you go buy the suitcase, then you'll
I actually probably do need a carry-on.
Well, no, they come in all different sizes. And so like I have a matching one that's like this size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That's
great.
nice.
I highly recommend.
And then again for the beach girlies, this is amazing. You stick it in the sand next to your chair and you can put drinks in here. It's
so
just like so nice instead of like laying your drink down like right next to you
gets all
and
gross
gets
and
sand
sandy.
and then falls over. This keeps it in sturdy. And then of
That's
course,
so genius.
You can never have enough towels, especially if you're driving, you know, staying somewhere here. You want your own towels. And this is like really soft too. I don't know if you can feel it. So it's like also if
it's not Sherpa, but she's soft.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
she
soft.
is. And the other side's more like a towel.
Oh, it's more like what's that?
Kind of like terry cloth.
Yeah, terry cloth.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's also if you're sharing a bed, you know, like spring break, you're squeezing in with everyone. It's like, you know, you can take to the beach in the terry cloth, and then you can have a blanket if you know you're short on pillows and blankets. Which
how many people are going on your spring break trip?
So there is 8 of us. Oh, but each room is like 4.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm staying, so like I said earlier, I'm doing a cruise, but it's all 4 of us in this tiny little cabin room.
Okay.
So it's either I'm gonna kill my roommates at the end, or I'm gonna love them a lot more than I already do.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Well,
I will let you know.
Will, like kind of tire everyone out.
Right. But
so
then
by
I'm
the end
like,
of the
if
night,
somebody
you just
gets
sleep
cranky,
yeah,
and that could very well be me.
You know, it's okay.
I'll be honest about it. But that's all the tips and tricks we have, you guys.
Still to come on What's Up Weekly, we have this week's trending topics. Stay with us.
Welcome back to What's Up Weekly. Let's get into this week's trending topics. And a popular streaming platform is getting creative with its content and breaking records while doing so.
That's right. Over the weekend, Netflix hosted its first ever live event. Comedian and actor Chris Rock performed a live set on the platform Saturday, and this has been quite the year for him. Rock has been traveling across the country for his Ego Death World Tour, and Netflix aired its comedy special called Selective Outrage live from Baltimore, which of course featured him. The event included a pre-show followed by his smashing performance, and he did address the infamous Oscars slap last year.
And can you believe it's been a year basically since then? Wild. It's crazy to think about. And it's funny because the award show is also coming up this weekend, so we'll see how that plays out. Hopefully not as much violence.
Yeah, right? As many wait for the premiere of the live-action Little Mermaid later this spring, the film star Halle Bailey is celebrating her latest milestone.
That's right. The 22-year-old actor and singer revealed a new Little Mermaid doll on her Instagram this week. In the video, Bailey is gushing over the doll and its attention to detail. She, quote, said, Even it has my moles, see? The hair and the tail, I'm just so stunned. So I don't quite know what to do with it, but I'm going to steal this and take it home and hide it forever, end quote. The live action remake, I know, it's so cute. The live action remake of Little Mermaid featuring Bailey and other stars premieres in theaters May 26th.
Seeing stars like Justin Bieber near 30 is already making me feel old, but this recent news just took it to a whole new level.
Oh my gosh, yes. You may remember the viral video of two British girls performing a hilarious rendition of Nicki Minaj's Super Bass. Sophia Grace and Rosie McAllen became instant internet stars. I remember this so distinctly.
Oh, yeah.
And they appeared on The Ellen Show in 2011. Well, now, believe this, Sophia Grace just announced she's a mom. The influencer, I know, it's crazy to think about. The influencer took to social media to post a heartfelt picture of her son. Sophia welcomed her child into the world on February 26th.
I mean, yeah, like you were saying, I feel like I was just on YouTube, like watching it, and I was so jealous. I was like, how do I get on the Ellen Show? I was
like every little
determined to be. Yeah, I was really waiting for my shot to be famous when I was younger, but yeah.
It's okay, you're here now.
I'm here now.
You're famous.
This is my
That's
all that matters. Well, that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for more local and entertainment news.
Be sure to follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at IUSTV News.
For What's Up Weekly, I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Ella Rose. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.